3 years ago, I created this YouTube channel to document my slow living and minimalism journey. They might seem like two completely different concepts, but at its core, they share a deeper connection. I see slow living as a vision and an attitude towards life, being more mindful in my day-to-day, appreciating the small moments, being able to live life according to my own timeline. And minimalism has been the tool to bring that vision to life. I thought about the most important minimalism practices that has helped me to create my ideal lifestyle, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. For most of my life, I never stopped and thought about what I wanted. I went to college because I thought it was the next step after high school. And afterwards, I got a job to buy the car, the house, the vacations, basically living my life to check off all the boxes. And while it was not a bad life by any means, it was a thoughtless one. I sat back while blindly following the script written by the media, society, and everyone else around me. When I first discovered intentional living, I think it was the first time I came face to face with this question: what do I truly want in life? It's an intimidating question because there is no simple way to answer this, but it gave me a chance to think about my priorities, values, and aspirations, and how I wanted to spend my time moving forward. So, if you're not sure, ask yourself, what do I enjoy about life? What are my natural passions and skills? Where do I see myself in 3, 5, 10 years? And what are some of the most important values? And do I live a life that reflects them? Creating an ideal life won't happen overnight, but confronting some of these big questions will bring awareness, which I think is the first step to intentional living. At the beginning of the year, I talked about setting one word intention as a theme for the whole year. My word was abundance. I wanted to cultivate this mindset and track more of it into my life. And I have to say, it's been pretty eye-opening to see how much of an impact this has had on me. By somehow narrowing down my focus, I was able to find abundance all around me. My year started off by meeting some amazing people. And recently, I've received some exciting news about travel and work opportunities. These are just examples, but almost every day, I'm able to feel some kind of abundance around me. If you focus on everything, you focus on nothing. So be selective about what you choose to focus on, the words you use, the perspective you choose. I truly believe that what you focus on internally will be reflected back to you in your external world too. I wish I knew earlier that it's our responsibility to create our own support system. If we're lucky, we have our friends and family, but it might have to come from an external source like an online community, mentor, or a coach. I want to talk about an app that has been really helping me to reach one of my biggest goals, and it's called Copilot. Thank you to Copilot for sponsoring this video. Copilot is an affordable fitness coach app that provides personalized workouts tailored to your goals and available equipment. You get accountability and support from a real coach with the flexibility to work out on your own schedule. I've been using Copilot to reach my fitness goals. My coach is so awesome, and she helped me to set realistic and attainable goals based on my experiences.
So tell me a little bit about your gym setup. So are you planning on working out from home? Are you planning on getting a gym membership? What are you thinking?
I've gotten gym memberships in the past and I don't really enjoy it, so I
Okay.
don't want to go that route. I do like working out from home. Do want to get into like more resistance training and like
Mhm.
toning up my muscles.
What if we did the
Mhm.
first part more strength-based, resistance style training? So kind of slow paced, right? And then at the
Mhm.
very end, I'll do like 4 or 5 exercises of like a HIIT circuit, and you'll go through it like
Ooh.
twice or something like that.
I choose to do twice a week workouts, 30 minutes each, because I also do yoga and other physical activities too. I've been using the app for almost a month now, and I'm happy to say that I've been pretty consistent and I feel so much stronger. I think a big part of that success has to do with having a real coach to support, encourage, and remind me when I don't feel so motivated. If you are interested in trying Copilot, you can click my link or scan the QR code to get a free trial with your own expert fitness and health coach. I'll leave the link and more information in the description box. I'm pretty simple. My happiness comes from being with my pups, reading and watching movies, learning, spending time with my loves, and maybe traveling once in a while. This sounds like a good life to me, but strangely enough, I was living a life that took me further away from these things, and I realized that my priorities were not in the right place. I think once we get clear about what adds value to our lives, it starts to become more obvious on what we need to eliminate. I started making a list of all the things that were potentially holding me back from spending my free time the way I wanted to. So I got rid of a lot of clutter, unnecessary bills, memberships, negative influences, and if I couldn't get rid of it completely, I simplified it. As you guys know, this is an ongoing process, but after each declutter, I'm always amazed at how a little bit of conscious effort can really restructure my life. Life is so complex, and there are so many variables. External events, the thoughts and choices of other people, unforeseen situations. And while I do think that we hold the power to shape our lives, there will always be aspects of life that are outside of our control. I try to remember that the only thing I have full control over is myself and how I choose to perceive a situation. If someone is rude for no reason, if my car breaks down, if there's a falling out with a friend, or if anything doesn't work out the way that I had expected, I can either play the victim or the hero. I can either let it take over me or brush it off. I can see it as a complete waste of time or a lesson to be learned. I realize that each choice I make is what determines my life story. Sometimes we just have to let go of control, expectations, and just trust the process. Trust that if something doesn't go the way that we wanted, it wasn't meant to be, or that there was a bigger plan for us. I feel like when I do this, life always rewards me with more than what I could have ever asked for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check out my link in the description box or scan the QR code to get the free trial with Copilot. Until my next video, take care guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.